Hello, my friends. How are you doing? Whatever time you are watching this video, I greet you all and we thank God for the new day. It is a blessing to see a new day. Many people went to sleep and they are not able to. So we thank God for a new day that He has given us. I hope you are well wherever you are. I keep on thanking you so much, especially the new subscribers. I always start by introducing myself. I am Christine Ochola, and I started this channel to keep myself busy and also to create memories for my grandchildren, that when I will be long gone, if God gives them life, they will be able to at least show their children and their grandchildren this was our great grandmother. And also to keep myself busy, as I have said, and to be a blessing to somebody else, that they may know that life after 60 is actually just the beginning. That's where you learn a lot of things that you are not able to when you are very busy during your active life. Today I am going to visit where I started when I came here in the city, where I stayed. Just want to go and see what is happening, those who are staying there, just to revisit the memories of those old years. So I'm starting with where I landed when I was a young girl. I was staying with my brother. May his soul rest in peace. So this is where I was staying. So I've decided to come and visit and see what is going on here. So I hope they are in to welcome me inside and just to see how the house looks like. Yes, and the door is opened, the gate I mean, so let me just try and check what is going on there. So when I entered, a young girl came and I introduced myself. She told me her parents are out, so I couldn't go in. It is bad manners to go to the house where the big people are not inside. So one of my rooms, the very one on the right side, is where I was. So since they were not there, I decided to take off again, because from here I now moved to my house, I call it. It was an extension behind one of my colleagues. She decided to rent it out, and I quickly moved in here because I also wanted my space as an old girl who wanted to stay alone. So I moved here and started buying my things slowly. Here again, they were not there. I knocked and knocked and knocked, peeped, took a stone, knocked, thinking that maybe they were far behind, but nobody came. Then, luckily enough, after a short time, I saw a man coming. I was like, hey, somebody reported that there is a stranger trying to knock a gate here. But I was so happy that the one who came is a son of this home when I was staying here as a young girl, as a teenager. So he came and he opened the door for me, and I was able to see the extension behind where I was. This one was the firstborn of this home. Hey, I can't believe he has grown. He is so big. He is even having gray hair, and we chatted and remembered those old days. Asked him for his other siblings, and he told me they are doing so well. I am so happy that God is keeping them. The mother relocated back at home. Unfortunately, the father rested, and that's life. So I'm now able to access the house. The house is still the same. They have done some renovations. I thank God for them. They are blessed. It's a very blessed family. I was able to even to access behind where I used to access my extension with, and it is now you're not able now to come through here, but they have blocked everywhere for security reasons. So he told me that you can only access this through the main house. So I'm so happy I am able to see where I stayed. The lady who stays here is not there, so I was not able to get inside. So I visited the place, and I thank God for this young man. He came just on time and was able to show me around. Oh, thank God. Then from here, I headed to where now I got married and stayed for many, many years, where I got all my children and raised them up. I left here when the last born, who is now 26, was only 2 years old. So I headed there. This place is still looking the same, except for extensions that can make you get lost. But since I know the number of the house, it was not difficult to get it. So the securities at the gate were like, who's the owner of the house? I only know the number. And they were like, if you don't know the owner of the house, who are you people? I explained myself, and they were kind enough to open the gates for us. So here I am, trying to knock, but no response. Yeah, today is holiday, and I believe some of them have gone out, and that is fine. When we left this place, my children cried and really cried because they were leaving their friends behind. That's it, my friends. So my recipe today is very simple. I only need chickpeas, macaroni, zucchini, tomatoes, onions, fresh corianders, and garlic. So I boiled my macaroni with some salt. Meanwhile, I cut my greens, zucchini, as you can see in the video. I also prepared tomatoes. I grated them actually. I did not blend them. I wanted to exercise my arms, so I decided to grate my tomatoes. So after cutting the zucchini, I golden fried them and put them aside. So meanwhile, I cut my tomatoes and also garlic. So when they were ready, I fried the tomatoes and garlic together. The zucchini, of course, after frying them, I had to put them aside also. So after frying the zucchini and it became golden brown, I let it cool. Also, when my macaroni had boiled, I sieved the water out and also let it cool. Then I took a different pan. Now I wanted to fry everything together. So I fried tomatoes and garlic until they were golden brown too. Then I added the zucchini that I had already prepared in the pan and mixed together. After that, I added the grated tomatoes into the pan. After adding the grated tomatoes, I added the spices of my choice. I put cumin, coriander. I also put chili flakes, just a little. I also added cumin and garlic powder. You can put the spices of your choice that tastes nice for you, but these ones I am telling you are mine. So after that, I just after mixing all this together, I just added the macaroni, and then I put chickpeas. I poured water to let it cook a bit, so that it is, chickpeas I had already prepared the previous day, so I have to make it boil a bit to get some reasonable heat. So, and also to make the lather, everything be together. So after that, finally I added the fresh coriander. That green part also makes the food look very, very nice. So I decided to garnish it with the fresh coriander, and it came out very nicely. So then my food was ready to be served, and I enjoyed it with avocado. I love avocado very much. That is why in my compound I have almost 5 avocado trees. I was trying them because I did not know which one is going to come out nicely. So anytime I bought, I decided to plant different kinds because I love nice avocados. I don't like the ones that are watery. But I have a friend who supplies me with very, very sweet avocados. So that is what I used, and the meal was enjoyable. So my friends, please, when you try my recipes, let me know what you find. I'm always happy when you comment that it was nice, but I also want you to try and just let me know that I tried and this is what came out. What came out is exactly what I saw, and it was also nice. I'll be so happy to hear that. So my friends, please try that too. So my friends, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. I thank you for your support. I thank the new subscribers. I thank you for the comments. I always try at least to respond. If I have not responded to yours, then I'm so sorry, but I try to really respond. That is what I had for you, my friends, today. It is such a blessing and humbling to trace your roots where you started, and that is when you will really appreciate how far God has walked with you. As for now, my friends, I say goodbye until my next video.